Today we're giving our backyard some much needed love this season. And what better place to start than with our weathered old fence.
Oh man, after years of battling mildew and stains that kept creeping back, we decided to stop fighting it and go black.
Today we're showing you how a bold coat of black fence stain can totally transform a tired yard into, I'm gonna say, a pretty stunning modern space that lets everything else shine in that space. Well, shall we do this?
Let's do it.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mark.
And we're the Yo-Hos. Let's do this. I think it's safe. So this fence has been haunting me for a while now. I swear, no matter how many times I power wash it, it just turns that weird dingy gray with black blotches again. So like, why does it even do that? I'm thinking it doesn't get enough sun there, but whatever. It's old too.
Honestly, I think the wood just gave up after 15 winters. Oh man. But you know what? It's still standing, so we figured let's help it out a little bit.
Oh my gosh. And by help it out, we mean stain it black.
Ooh.
I wanted something bold, something moody, but let's be honest, it hides all that weirdness and like the discoloredness of it. Have you ever heard of the term polishing a turd? That's what I'm about to do today. So I'm just doing a small bit of prep work here. Years ago, I had tacked in a few kind of like a little finishing nail for these lights that we used to have that were very, very lightweight. So I'm just going to pull all of those rusty nails out of here and move on. I am not power washing. Power washing, like we said before, only just removes it for the time being. And once it starts to dry, the discoloration just comes back. So let's not even bother. Let's just stain over what's there. This is going to be fun. So you probably noticed that little bit of stain that's already on the fence. I did that a few years back. I was just kind of noodling around the idea of eventually one day doing the entire fence. And this is the year, people. But this stain that I used a few years ago is not an outdoor stain. It was just a regular indoor stain. So not very water resistant, but really, to be honest, it looks like it's holding up pretty decently. I've got good news. I already had my tetanus shot. I'll tell you that story after because it's kind of hard to hear. There's like 1,000 geese about to fly over. So this struggle was real. I was trying to cut these zip ties off of here. Mark says, why didn't you just use a wire cutter? They're a little sharper. Anywho, I didn't have those right on hand, so I used the kitchen scissors. I don't know why I'm even bothering covering up this deck, but with that said, I don't know that I want drips on it either. Let me tell you that tetanus shot story very quickly. The very beginning of COVID, I was helping Mark pull some baseboards off inside a closet and stabbed myself with a finishing nail. So I went and got a tetanus shot just in case. It was a pretty clean nail, but still, those little rusty things I had in my hand were no match for this girl. Also too, look at my socks my brother gave me years ago. So this is one of those simple projects that doesn't really cost a ton. So as far as the supplies, I got the brushes, the paint tray, and the rollers all at the dollar store. I knew that the fence was really rough and we had no intentions on sanding it. This thing is like, I think 20 years old actually, if we're being honest. So I knew that it was going to be pretty harsh on anything we used. So I just thought the dollar store was the way to go. I'm not using my good one because I'm saving it for good. This is just from the dollar store. They're $1.50, I believe. As far as the supplies goes, I will try to link anything that I can possibly link. I can't link anything from the dollar store, so that's up to you guys to go perusing through. But if there's any links that I can find online for you guys that might make it easier for you, I'll link those below. So now this stain is the costly part. It is about $67 a gallon. So, and that's Canadian. So do that math wherever you live.
45 USD.
There you go. Thank you, Maths McGee.
Thereabouts.
He does all the maths for me. So really, it just, I don't know. I found it worth it. We're definitely going to use 2 gallons. And I don't know. I just think it's like our whole backyard got a facelift. Oh, and a huge side note. This stuff is water washable. I totally thought it was oil-based and not water washable, but it is. So I just read the container. And it's in the color slate as well, if anybody that would want to know that little tidbit of information as well. You guys see this? This is so thick. Oh. That's exciting. Years ago, I used to take the kids to the beach all the time in the summer, sprayed them down with sunscreen, and realized that it's getting on my sunglasses. And I sat in the sun and it baked it on to my sunglasses. And let me tell you, I tried everything to get it off my sunglasses and I just couldn't. So yeah, it was like looking through a really dirty windshield at all times. It wasn't pleasant and it annoyed me. So yeah. Little note to self, never do that again. Ready to roll, and that took way longer than I thought it was going to take. I fully expected for that to be tiring, but yeah. I ran out of steam. I don't know how to do the lattice, so I've been experimenting, but I'm gonna have to go look on the other side of our like laneway because I gotta to see if it went through, because if it did, I'm gonna have to be more careful. But really, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, so I think I can do it. It's just hard not to get it dripping onto the other side. I think it looks amazing, you guys. Like, look what a difference it's gonna make. Sneaky peekity. Doesn't that look good? There's a couple spots that I can see that I need to do a second coat, but like the majority of it's just fine. I think we're definitely gonna need another gallon of stain.
Yeah, I gotta get my boots on.
What are you wearing?
Flip-flops.
Welcome to the jungle. Goes on nice, doesn't it?
A second.
This was actually such a nice day, and Mark and I just found it kind of relaxing just to catch up on the week while we were painting our little hearts out. I say painting, I mean staining, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's the same thing. Yeah, so I don't know, it was nice. The reason why we didn't use a sprayer is because this is also our neighbors. We share this fence with neighbors, and I didn't want it dripping through onto the other side of our neighbor's property. So I just very carefully, we were just going to paint the slats.
Oh yeah, willy-nilly with a sprayer, there'd definitely be overspray.
Right, absolutely.
Yes.
That breeze is divine. Yeah, what are you gonna wear?
Nice short sleeve shirt and probably a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of those projects where halfway through you think, oh no, did we go too far?
Oh my god.
But you know, suddenly it just clicks.
Oh my gosh, I totally agree. You can see like right here how the plants and the grass and I don't know, everything just pops, like the little gnomes. I don't know, I'm very excited to see this finished, and so are my arms.
Wow.
Well, you guys, unfortunately, we just couldn't finish. We just couldn't do it. We really only worked on this for the one day. I tried to pick away at it through the week, but it just was raining off and on. So there's that. And it was my birthday week. So you know how that goes. It's life, you guys, and we wanted to show you the real side of actually doing DIYs. But it's not a big deal. This lattice work is going to take a little extra work, so hopefully Mark and I can finish that this weekend, as well as we have a few other little nifty things that we want to kind of spruce up back here and bring a little bit more life and more fun to the backyard, because it has been neglected for far too long. Honestly, this was such a satisfying one to kick things off. We'd love to know if you've ever thought of going black with your fence. Would you try it?
Or would your neighbors think you're building a haunted house?
Hey, come on now. Spooky chic is in. Anyways, you guys, we want to say thank you so much for watching and following along, and we hope to see you next week with another fun one.
Absolutely. Join us. Subscribe, like, do all those things.
Catch you in the next one.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.